work from the Virginia Auto Sales website because I think that I could reproduce this contact page pretty easily on WordPress. But first, I want to talk to you about how to go about harvesting the images and keeping this page open, of course, because I'm going to be using a lot of this as my as what inspires me to rebuild this page. Let me look at the pieces. I've got a logo, so I'm going to save this image as would be one way to do it. Another way to do it on a Mac is just I can grab it and drag it and drop it. But I'm going to save this image as, and I'm going to put it to I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this let me do that again. Save image as, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this Virginia Auto Sales site site project. And this is actually going to go on my desktop. So there's the logo. I'm just going to save it as is. It has the word logo in it. You can rename these. Hit that save. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to save image as. Is this the same thing? No, this says it's an avatar. Sure, I don't care what they call it. I'm going to grab this image. I'm going to save image as, and this is the right logo. Apparently they're really fascinated by their logo here. They've got a map down here, which is a real map. I'm not worried about you replicating this, but I can do that. I'll show you that at one point in the project. And then the text, I'm going to grab this text as I go. So in gathering the visual assets, if I were on another page in this site, and I'm going to point this out, that in this site, these images in this rotator are actually able to be gathered pretty easily. Okay. However, in some of the sites, they were not. If I go up here and I right click, I can't just save the image as. Some of you, again, will know how to use the inspect element to find the image, but I'm not expecting everyone to know how to do that. Others will have images still on this page. So if we go all the way to the top, I can't grab that image, but this one I can. I can hit save image as and save it as, of course, it's using a different numbering system for these images. You can retitle those. You will see other logos. So this one right here has got a logo, save image as, and it probably also says footer logo. So considering your site, what images do you need to gather? Find a way to save those images to your desktop, to your laptop, to your computer, so that you can use those. And we will work on gathering text as we go in our page rebuild. All right. Go on ahead and find your page if you haven't already, and then start saving those images. If you hit one of these images where you cannot gather it, the one last place I would say you could do is if during our how-to guide work you took some screen captures. That is another way to do it. So for example here, I could take this and do a screen capture of this image and capture this and then add it to my image repository later. All right, you go in, find your site, start downloading your images, and I'll see you in the next video.